Tucked away in the rolling hills of Meghalaya, Shillong feels like a place gently borrowed from another continent. Mist drapes over pine forests. Clouds drift lazily across green valleys, and rain arrives not as a disruption, but as a rhythm of life. It's no wonder Shillong is lovingly called the Scotland of the East. But Shillong is not just about resemblance. It has a soul uniquely its own. A hill station with a calm heart, unlike many overcrowded hill stations, Shillong moves at a softer pace. The air is cool, clean, and fragrant with pine. Colonial-era bungalows sit beside Khasi homes, and music floats through cafes and streets with surprising regularity. Life here feels unhurried, reflective, almost poetic. British influence is visible in architecture and institutions, but Shillong never lost its indigenous identity. Khasi traditions, matrilineal culture, and a deep respect for nature define everyday life. Clouds, rain, and rolling green hills. Shillong's landscape is its greatest storyteller. The city sits at around 1,500 meters above sea level, surrounded by undulating hills that turn emerald green after the monsoon. Clouds often move below eye level, creating scenes that feel dreamlike and unreal. Nearby viewpoints like Laitlum Canyon offer dramatic vistas where the land suddenly falls away into deep valleys, while mist rises like breath from the earth. It's quiet here, profoundly quiet, and that silence is part of the magic. Water everywhere. Meghalaya is one of the wettest places on Earth, and Shillong wears that fact proudly. Waterfalls spill down cliffs, rivers carve through limestone hills, and lakes reflect constantly changing skies. Umiam Lake, just outside the city, feels almost Scandinavian in its calm beauty. On a misty morning, the water blends seamlessly with the clouds, blurring the line between sky and earth. Elephant Falls, cascading in tears, is another reminder that water shapes both the land and the mood of this region. Music in the hills. Shillong has an unexpected identity. It is one of India's music capitals. Rock, blues, and acoustic music thrive here, not as trends but as culture. Live performances are common, and many Indian musicians trace their roots to this small hill city. Music here isn't loud or flashy. It's intimate. You hear it in cafes, at local festivals, sometimes even drifting from homes in the evening. It gives Shillong a character that feels creative, youthful, and deeply expressive. A food culture rooted in simplicity. Shillong's food reflects its geography, simple, hearty, and close to nature. Local Khasi cuisine uses minimal spices, allowing ingredients to speak for themselves. Smoked meats, rice, fresh herbs, and fermented flavors dominate the table. At the same time, the city's cafe culture is vibrant. Small bakeries, coffee shops, and family-run eateries dot the streets, offering warm spaces to escape the rain and watch life pass by. A different kind of tourism. Shillong is not a checklist destination. It's not about rushing from one attraction to another. It invites you to slow down, to sit, to walk, to observe. There are no massive monuments here. Instead, there are moments. Fog lifting slowly in the morning, rain tapping on tin roofs, pine trees swaying in the wind, locals smiling easily at strangers. This is tourism that soothes rather than stimulates. Why the Scotland of the East still fits. The comparison to Scotland isn't just about green hills or cool weather. It's about atmosphere, a sense of quiet pride, a closeness to land and tradition. A place where nature is not conquered, but respected. Shillong shares that spirit. It doesn't try to impress, it simply exists, confidently and calmly. Final thoughts. Shillong is for travelers who value mood over monuments, silence over noise, and authenticity over spectacle. In an age of rushed itineraries and crowded destinations, it remains refreshingly gentle. If Scotland is the land of mist and music in the West, then Shillong truly earns its name as the Scotland of the East, not as an imitation, but as a reflection. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more travel stories like this.